welcome back to another episode with me, Bellfire, and today we're back in Space Engineers. I'm sorry about missing the last rotation of this, but something happened with my save file. I don't know, I can't explain it because I don't know exactly what happened. Wish I could explain it. But all I know is that I wasn't able to save there for a bit, but as soon as the game got another update, it was perfectly fine. So save game is back, or at least this save game is back. Still missing the other one, sadly. And I did make a very small modification to the multi-tool by adding the ejectors on the back. I'm trying to think of what else I've done. I haven't done much else. I mean, I was just drilling this out just so we could have more clearance overhead. I still need to do it down the sides, down here, and also up there. But I was actually hoping today that I might be able to make a bigger hangar for more important ships. Because my main goal right now is to bring everything inside the base. Make it so that nothing is left outside for the potential of it being hit and destroyed. Okay. We do need to move that. And park. There we go. Okay, so also I do still have all these down here just as a example so we can see what weapons we have to play with. But as of right now, we do have another ship here. This is Nick's ship that he still has yet to modify. We have a unmodified fighter, or mostly unmodified except for some damage in some places. And then a completely modified fighter, so it's completely atmospheric. What I want to do today is I want to make a, well, first, the most important thing is putting a cover on this. Just simply so enemy ships can't just go flying in overhead, drop something down here, and then land it directly on the floor, or worse, onto a vehicle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a place where I think it would be good to have a hangar, because I've had several underground hangars before. So really I just need to figure out a location for it and then the size of the entrance hole. And that will basically be my main limiting factors. But I know it will have to be a fairly big, well, a fairly large area because I plan to get this into it, so that's going to be a lot of drills and pistons, but anyway. Where would be a good place? Like, I don't want to expose anything else in the process, so maybe coming off right here and going deeper than it. So that part of the hangar is underneath of this one. I mean, that would work. Yeah, technically that would work. So I just need to build up the walls. I just need to build up the wall. No. I just need to build up the walls, possibly take the ceiling a little bit higher. I'll see if I can do that. I'll get the multi-tool on the lift, then begin moving everything. So let me just go ahead and turn into here. Okay. And no, I'm not going to have the ships that are... Well, I mean, I could probably do a turntable. There, that should be good. Is it? Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead... excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and come up here. And, well, the most painful thing will be lining out this hole, I think. Just simply due to the fact of how big it is. And then all the angles and such. So I just need to get a bunch of steel plates. And the multi-tool should almost be up here. Yeah, I was right. Tipping back is probably one of the multi-tool's specialties. I'm slightly surprised we can even fit. It's a good surprise, but still, I'm surprised. But yeah, I had a feeling we weren't anywhere near... We wouldn't be able to fully raise up the arm. And there we go. And my plan is to add spotlights all throughout here so we can see better while working or just simply walking around. I guess that's one of the few downsides of having an underground base. You can't really see that much. The other downside is before you go to build anything, you need to drill it out first. Those are probably the two downsides I can think of right off the top of my head. Okay, well, yeah, today's just going to be, or my hope is today's going to be just simply very relaxing. The only problem will be over there by the two ships. And to be perfectly honest, I don't remember what drilled this entire area out because it's very, very flat. Did we use the multi-tool for this? I honestly don't remember. We've had a lot of projects using the multi-tool. You know, I'm going to do something so I have a slightly easier job. As soon as there we go, we've tapped the back. Okay. I am going to put like 2 lights, that's all I need, onto the multi-tool. So while I find my lights in my toolbar, I'll just continue running. Really? Not there. Excuse me, what? And hinge-based what? Oh my lord. Okay, that seems fun. I think I just need construction components for lights, right? There we go. Interior, I'm thinking. Interior and corner. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. So, now the corner. I'll just put... I may need more. Okay. Now this should make it either overly bright or not bright enough. It will probably make it overly bright, so that's a good thing. There we go. Much easier. Wrong button. There we go. There we go. Dear Lord. I think this is the most I've had to clear my throat in one video in a while. Okay. Okay, so those lights definitely illuminate the tool heads, but not what the tool heads are working on. That's what I want it to illuminate. Which, I think if I use the offset, which is built into the, corner lights. Radius, max that out, and then offset. Perfect. That is actually exactly what I was thinking. Okay. Now the fun bit of just simply going forward. Yeah, I didn't think I could see that from the view from first person, but it was worth a shot. Oh, that's why I stopped. Let me just get this chunk out of the way that's by the ships. Then once I'm done doing this, I'll move them. Man, oh man. I think I might either be coming... No, I don't think I'm getting sick. I think I'm just losing my voice. Okay. Then I'll go into this corner over here. Yeah, so this is actually just a really, really calm episode. I mean, most of my Space Engineers episodes are very calm, but this one is probably the most because all we're doing is drilling out the ceiling. And I'm honestly surprised that nothing has decided to attack. Or has attempted to attack, I should say. And I am going to be seeing if I can make some of these AI turrets. Because that just sounds fun. And I mean, I have some pretty good stationary mounted energy weapons because that's the limiting factor to this series. I have not forgotten that, thankfully. And the limiting or the limiter that Nick and I agreed on is no kinetic weapons. So nothing that... No conventional weaponry. That's what I meant. Like no missiles and no machine guns. Long story short. But energy weapons completely on the table. And all those weapons in the garage are, I think, either almost all or are all of the energy weapons. So, I mean, yeah, very, very large amount of weaponry we can use, thankfully. I am thinking that I might try and sneak a shield generator, or, yeah, a shield generator into the base somewhere. I don't know where. I am going to try, though, because that'll be very useful. Especially when it comes to protecting anything that needs protection. And I may try and get a mod that adjusts the physics so we can actually fly properly. Like, if we make an airplane, we can actually fly it like an airplane. But I have to find the mod because I know one exists, I just don't know where it exists. If that makes any sense. I'm not sure it does. I mean, I had it installed at one point. Not on this world, on the previous one. Before we had to switch worlds and I was making the moon... Yeah, the moon base. Come on. Yeah, this light is actually really helpful. Okay. There we go. I am very glad a tool did not get broken there. I've broken most of these tools 5, 6 times at least. Hmm. I may also try and make something like the multi-tool, but that can reach higher than it. Sort of like a mech, but with one arm built for welding and the other for grinding. Oh, I might try and do that. I think that would be a really nice challenge to build, actually. Actually, that would be an amazing collaborative build with Nick, now that I think about it. Because how it would work is with a scissor lift, because I don't feel like using straight pistons, because I've used that enough. But using a scissor lift with... I don't know how many times I would have it cross over yet, but then have it connect up to a main body that's on a... So, okay, how it would be is tank tracks are on the bottom. Then the next thing, the thing right after the tank tracks would be the scissor lift. Then after the scissor lift would be a sort of upper mount area for the scissor lift to connect to. And on top of that would be a rotor which the main body connects to, which the main body is powered by a gyroscope. And that's the same way the arms would be powered. Yeah, that would actually be a pretty nice collaborative build. As long as you can figure out how to build it properly, which shouldn't be too difficult. And I hope I have access to this. Okay, I do. Good. But this thing is very, very slow and very heavy. Only one thruster keeping it afloat. And I think I'll call that mech, I guess, the constructor. Ooh, yeah, I actually really like that. The constructor mech. Really, I've almost done everything. Except, I've only not done over here. But there's a reason as for me not doing over here yet. I am happy I decided to build those walkways. Let me back up a little bit more. And then this one, and I should be able to just simply start filling in the roof and such. Okay, and back into the multi-tool. So think of this, I guess, mech as the multi-tool, but with tank drive and the ability to reach places this thing can't. And I'm also thinking on how many gyroscopes that would be needed. So one for the top. At least one for the top to get these turning for the top. Then one for each arm for the elevation of it. That means I would need a subgrid control script for the gyroscopes, which I think those exist. I'm not sure. I'd have to look. I do know wheel subgrid control scripts exist because there used to be one on the scrapping rover. There isn't now because I've thought of the hinge. Okay, there's one done. And then the other one. So, okay, all we need to set up for that... yeah, that sounds like it would be fun. Setting up the scissor lift would be slightly annoying, if not painful, which is understandable because it's a scissor lift. Making those without the proper tools is difficult in real life. Yeah, that sounds like it would be really fun to do. And it would just be a lot easier with help. I'll just keep this parked in here. And then I'll go and grab some steel plates. There we go. Okay, so I'll make the entrance as tall as the ceiling if I can. Okay, so that's one thing I did not do. I need to come back around and cut all... Okay. Well, that should be a easy enough turn. Back wheels and just simply turn like this. Yeah, see what I mean right here? All of that uncut ground. That's what I didn't do. Okay, there we go. Just need to be careful while drilling, because drilling does have a tendency to destroy blocks that don't have any materials in them. I've done this way too many times to count. That's the only reason I know this. Woo! Wheelies. Fun. Okay, but unfortunately, that's all the time I have in this episode, so I hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that amazing stuff, and I will see all of you in the next episode. Bye, guys!